What's that? Carnage? Looking at blokees? Let's go. Hey everyone, today we're looking at the blokees Galaxy version Defender 01 Galaxy Shining. It's a box of their smaller model kits, I guess you can call them. They come pre-cut in little bags and you've got to assemble them, so they are a model kit I guess, but not like a Gunpla or a glued together model kit, GW type thing. They're just more pushed together, but quite fun. So the box is quite nice, very nice shiny lettering on here. You've got all your warnings and all that sort of stuff here. This is a full box of 12, so you can buy these individually or you can buy them as a box from various sources. So let's have a look what's inside. So one of the first things you'll find inside is this collectible card. It's a nice card stock, shiny finish. This one's Megatron. I don't know if there's different ones in different boxes. Whew, catch your breath, Chris. But this one does come in this box. Now once you get the box in its display configuration, like if you're a shop or something, it will look like this, but it also has that little piece that comes off. You can do with that what you want. Now these little boxes are fantastic. They've got a really nice shiny cover stock, or cardboard stock, whatever you want to call it. They've got all the information all over them, and it also shows you what figures are in this set. Now when you open these, the glue is very sticky, so it will take a little bit to open them up. You may want to use scissors if you're very careful. Inside you've got a little baggie and an instruction book. Now they are blind packed, but if you open the instruction book before the bag, you will get spoiled on the figure. So having a look at the instruction book now, you can see this one is shattered glass side swipe. But again, if you don't want to be spoiled, open the bag first, not the instructions. So opening the bag up, you can see the parts here for side swipe. We won't do this for every figure. I will show like a sped up version of the builds, and we'll just cover specifics just to speed up the video, otherwise it'll take forever. Check the bag, there's nothing else in it. Chuck that out. You've got this little collectible cardboard coin that shows the characters on it. They're quite nice. What you want to do with that, I don't know, that's up to you. Again, instructions show you assembly. These are all fairly similar, so most of them have the same shoulder assemblies, some have slightly different molding, etc. Some of them have different parts, but the build is pretty much the same across the board. So let's have a look how to do that on this first one. We'll explain it and then we'll do a montage. So first grab the shoulder block and attach the forearm via the small ball joint. Then get the hand and peg that into the forearm. It fits together quite easily. The tolerances are quite good. Now with the legs, there's a front piece and a back piece. So a shin and a calf. Attach these together, then get a foot piece and peg that into the ball joint below. Now the foot piece will have a toe and a heel. The toe is the more detailed section normally. Now get the thigh, peg that into that ball joint socket, and that's a leg completed. Obviously, like the arms, repeat on the other side. Now next up is the waist and the torso. Now the waist sections sometimes have tampos which will indicate the front, but otherwise I go by the little printing. I put that on the back and the clean on the front. Then simply attach the legs and the arms to the ball joints where they go, of course. You could put them anywhere you want, but I suggest putting them where they go for now. Again, assembly is quite easy and smooth. The tolerances are great here. Now a lot of the figures have a back piece, like a back plate or a back accessory. In this case, Sideswipe just has a little ball jointed stalk that you can attach his gun to, like so. Now some figures may have a wing pack or something like this, but most are the same type of connection. Now moving on to the head. Some heads don't need this, but most do. Insert this little colored piece in, which gives them their eyes, which is a really cool touch actually, but it also seconds as the socket for the ball joint. Press it onto the ball joint and then you're done. Usually you can give them a weapon or some sort of accessory, and that's the figure completed. Now let's move on to the montage of the rest of the builds. Ironhide also comes with this collectible coin. It is plastic, but it's very well molded, it's quite nice. Has Transformers on the front and blokees on the back. And that was a build montage. I hope you enjoyed that. Let's have a closer look at the figures. You got Bumblebee in his vehicle mode with his weird little cannon on a ball joint. Next up, Optimus Prime in his vehicle mode. You can see here he's got the command module from his trailer, if you know the G1 toy. Now that's got two little fold out handles, which if you get another figure like Ironhide here and position his hands, you can have him ride on the back of Optimus. Next up we've got Prowl. He's great, he's got a nice wing pack and I like the head sculpt on this one. Bumblebee, who's in a nice metallic gold. Robot mode Optimus Prime. Constructicon Scavenger. In his vehicle mode, he has an articulated arm and bucket and the treads will turn on the body. Now blokees are actually making these combinable, so you can see there's a port underneath and a little bit for the arm on the back. I look forward to seeing the rest of those as they come out. Thundercracker in his jet mode. A pretty cute little chippy plane, which is very swooshable. Shattered glass sideswipe. It looks great in these colours, I really like it. Scavenger in his robot mode. Again, the bucket can be articulated on his back, and here he is compared to his vehicle mode. I love the saturated green and purple on these. Thundercracker in his robot mode, and again comparing him to his little jet mode. Very nice. And last but not least, Megatron. Now quickly going over the articulation, these are all fairly similar in terms of their parts. They all have a ball jointed head that allows for swivel and a little bit of waggle. Universal shoulders. Hey, I did it. Suck it, Universal Soldiers.
Universal Soldier.
Due to the ball jointed nature, they can go out and all the way around. Ball jointed elbow, a ball jointed wrist, ball jointed waist, ball jointed hips, ball jointed knees, and ball jointed ankles, allowing for mostly a good range in all directions. Universal bloody soldiers. These small blocky figures are a lot of fun. The inclusion of these vehicle modes is great, and knowing that there's going to be a combining Devastator is absolutely fantastic. The chibified and saturated colours of these little figures are absolutely fantastic, and for the most part you don't even really notice the shared parts. Absolutely great value and a little bit of fun with the blind box nature. I really recommend picking up some of these figures. What a great little set these are. Okay everyone, thanks for watching. That was Blokees Transformers 01 Galaxy Shining Galaxy Version Defender. It's a bit of a mouthful, but I get they've got to get their branding on the boxes. Now I've looked at the full box of 12 of these. Now they do have odds for each figure. Some are guaranteed in the pack, but there are also special versions of Optimus and Megatron. Now the odds are listed on their website if you really want to see. Again, what a fantastic little set of figures. They're easy to assemble, they're definitely affordable, they're available in a lot of places now, which is great. Go and pick one or two up or a whole box, have some fun. Thanks for watching, see you on the next one.